Rachel, why is it beautiful?
Because your eyes perceive light.
Ah,
The scientific reason for the day.
y'all scientifical on me. The temperature is right. The sky is beautiful. Okay, one thing in Japanese that threw me off. The color for sky blue is actually translated as ocean blue. That was really weird to me. It's like it was weird. It was like Mizu something. Mizuao? I don't know. That's what the kanji reads like that, though. And one of the teachers in one of my classes, when I told the kids my favorite color was sky blue, went up and wrote that on the board, which is how I figured out that's what it was. Yay, hardest part is over. Stairs. Everybody's enemy. And here is the really cool koi pond. There's like some big ass fish in here too. There's one, 2, 3, bunches of them. Hello, beautiful fishies. I love the bridge too. There's another like obstacle course part of this park that I think is, I think they have like summer camps and stuff here. And the kids go all over those obstacles like crazy. And one of them is like what I call the Bridge of Death. And it's just like a suspension bridge. But I went over it. I was like, maybe I won't do that again.
Yeah.
Up there is just a little picnic pavilion.
Yeah.
Nature's in its naturefulness.
Have you heard any Japanese people say Japan has many beautiful natures?
No, I have not heard that.
Oh my God.
Big fish. We startled it. It's like, I wasn't expecting these big fat foreigners to come walking through here. Oh my God. What's up with that? Stato. I guess it's like a course, maybe? For the obstacle course, probably. And then over here they have a bunch of deer in a pen. I don't understand it, but they're there.
Well, the deer in Nara are a bunch of jerks.
Well, these deer are isolated, so they can't be jerks. And apparently I think they have like peacocks too. I want to say that they must be like some sort of like rescue animals, because there's also a bunny up there that's blind.
Oh.
So I'm thinking maybe they're just rescued animals.
Yeah.
And they're really well taken care of.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they're just, hey, we saved these guys and here you could come and observe them and understand more about them. That's my not obsession. That's what my theory is of what's going on here. Like here's part of the obstacle course I was telling you about with the ropes and the climbing and the nets. Oh, there are all the deer. I guess it's feeding time. They're all looking at us like, what? These ones don't have antlers like the one at Nara. At least the pictures from the ones at Nara I saw have antlers. And people don't really feed these guys by hand, so they probably haven't had the... Oh, butterfly! They probably haven't had the opportunity to develop and become little assholes. Yeah, so there's more hiking paths that go on for miles and miles. Like literally you could probably spend a few days just hiking out here. Okay, he turned his head to the side. Like, what are you doing here? Basically.
More extreme.
And I crossed it with just one hand because I was using my camera.
How is it? I'm too tall.
Duck down.
Tall or shorter?
Duck down. Go down.
That was fine.
Show off. Gambate.
How do I just jump?
Just jump and hold on for as long as you can, I
I
guess.
think I will just fall. No, I can't.
All right. Let me try.
Okay, today in the women's zip line competition, we have Theresa Bean. Oh, Theresa, yes. She actually won the women's 2012, but she had a short retirement while she finished her degree.
Okay, so this is your line. Right here. I gotta beat that.
And here is the dismount.
3, 2, 1. No.
Same distance.
Same distance. I just slid down it. You totally failed with that.
Ow.
I think it said it doesn't like us.
I believe. I'll try it one more time. Probably 'cause I'm not muscular, so it was just like straight up like hit.
Pretty much. I think it's really good for little kids because they could just get their parents to pick them up and put them on there. Yeah. Go. You did a thing. I'm so proud of you. Let's go look at the bunny rabbits. Yeah. I think when we stop by the Kombini, getting some water will be in order, or a drink of some kind of beveragey quality. Yeah, so here's where the bunny is. Well, there are a couple bunnies in there. Yeah, but I mean, you look at his eye.
Yeah, he's blind.
He's a blind bunny. So I'm assuming this is just some sort of like rescue kind of place. I'm assuming. Like, oh, let's take care of them and give them a home and feed them.
Yeah.
And I've seen people coming and maintaining them and taking care of them, so. But I don't know what's supposed to be in this. I don't think there's anything in there at the moment. One English teacher had an apartment where he wasn't allowed to have pets, but he smuggled in bunnies. But he let his bunnies run around the apartment freely, and the bunnies basically chewed up and ate up all the tatami and started eating the sidings of the apartment. I'm like, yeah, you're not getting your deposit back. You ain't fooling nobody, little lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Chotomate. When my grandfather grew up, he was like poor as poor could be out in Tennessee. So he and his brothers would go out, and they would go along like the sides of the roads and stuff and pick the greens for the dandelions, and they would make dandelion green salads. My granny, she was apparently, I didn't really know her. I think she died right before I was born. But she was apparently some tough cookie. Like, she would make like things like squirrel stew and stuff like that. And if you complained,
Yeah.
Your bottom gonna be red tomorrow.
It's so full of life. Oh, he's coming back. Hello.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Look both ways before crossing the street. Hi, Aki, Rachel. So, basically, by me talking to myself, I decided one day I was going to be walking along this path up here. And I'm just going on a conversation, seriously, full-on conversation with myself. And then I get down to this little corner where the road meets this path up here. And there's a man walking his dog. And he's staring at me like, I heard you. And I'm like, hello. On this stretch talking to myself. And the guy had his dog. So he does the to me. And I just turn and I'm like, oh, cute dog. Is it okay for me to pet him? It was a jumpy little dog too. And I'm just like, you know, in America, there are jumpy dogs, but a lot of us, we train our dogs not to do that. So I'm just like, I don't know what dog pet culture's like in this country. But I had a pit bull boxer mix and a Rottweiler German Shepherd mix. And you could bet your sweet patootie we had those suckers trained as soon as possible. Last thing you need is a freaking 120-pound dog jumping on top of you. Yeah, if we had walked from my house, we probably would just now be arriving. And we would be arriving like right up there. And we'd be drenched in sweat and dead.
Thank you for avoiding that fate for us.
I figured we'll have plenty of opportunities to be drenched in sweat today. It's some sort of shrine, isn't it? I've never seen a shrine like that around in Japan. Yeah, it's got to be some sort of shrine or temple. But that's a lot of kanji that I can't read. I see a lot of numbers. Observation tower. What amazes me about Japanese schools is that pretty much every single one of my schools is old and kind of busted and run down, but it's clean and functional, and you can see that they try to take really good care of it. So they just don't like old things go to waste around here. Amusement park in this area that's not too far from here. Climbing the tower. Get into the tower. If only. Get into the chopper, fly to the top of the tower. See, Arnold is already so muscular though, he doesn't need to walk up this. It's convenient, Japanese service. Plus there's like campgrounds nearby for hikers and stuff. So chances are they do need places to go to charge their phones. And there are worse places to go. basically, I guess, a Christian summer camp, I guess. My family was weird the way that it was divided up. My grandmother was Catholic, my grandfather was Methodist. So by the Catholic Church's rules for them to get married, basically all the kids and the grandkids had to be raised Catholic. And so most of my stuff I did was with the Catholic Church. But then my grandfather had his church, and they would have all these things and functions and events going on, and I was automatically volunteered to attend and do all this sort of stuff to join it. So his church was the one that was like, oh, we're going to do summer camp. Theresa should do it.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, Theresa, you're going to go to summer camp. I'm like, okay. And it was fine. It was like a week away, like a week-long camp. I did it a couple times. I think the last time I went, though, I had, we went out hiking, and we went onto this hill, and we had this big campfire. And they made s'mores. And the s'mores, for some reason, once I got to the graham cracker part, just felt like sandpaper going down my throat. It was painful. It was like one of the worst feelings I had in my life. And apparently I woke up in the morning to being shook and awake by one of the counselors, and I had a massive fever. And apparently I got strep throat, and they took me to the doctor, basically. But ever since then, I haven't been able to eat s'mores. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm the same with, flu, but I've had stomach flu. So I took it, and then I just threw it all up. So ever since then, I've, sworn it off.
Oh, that's me and Pepto-Bismol. I can't do Pepto-Bismol. The taste and the consistency of it actually makes me feel more sick than before I took it.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm better off without it. I could do the pills just fine, but the liquid stuff, I'm to the point that I can't do liquid medications because it just makes me feel sick. All liquid medications. Even when I was a child, I was like this. As soon as I was able to pop and swallow pills, the doctors just started giving me pills because I couldn't do the liquid medications. Ooh. Better watch your step. It's not that far down, but it's pretty wet.
Yeah.
You might get a good scrape or twist your ankle. Wouldn't kill you though.
Or find a ninja turtle.
I've seen some of these that are really deep.
Yeah.
Like you might break your leg, or if you went wrong, might hit your head and die.
In Fukui, the ALTs call these gaijin traps.
I could see that. When we did our basic training, they had a whole 2-hour segment devoted to car safety, and one of the things that they brought up was lots of little lizards. They brought up pictures, and they didn't call them gaijin traps, but they did call them something similar. And they showed all these pictures of ALTs who have gotten their cars flipped or turned over or stuck in these things. Fern Gully. But the little sucker dug into the depths of the water, and I could not see nothing. Yeah. There's a duck chilling right there. He's just sleeping.
I would not even notice. That's nature's camouflage for you.
Yeah. Good job, nature. Gotta find where the duck is on the camera. Oh, there it is. Just chilling. Maxing, relaxing, all cool. You gotta dig the handwritten signs. Probably written by some children or something. That's what I like to think anyway.
Oh man. No. Do you see that?
Some sort of kingfisher, maybe?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turtles sitting on a log. Baby turtles. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turtles.
Getting that sunshine.
11 turtles. Ah, it's turtleful.
Where's the baby? Where'd he go?
He climbed underneath.
No, my thought was a baby crab.
It's basking time.
Oh, there's another one.
Yep, I counted that one already. I love how turtles just climb on top of each other. Have you seen, like, if you go into Florida and stuff and you look at, like, the alligators, sometimes they'll have turtles just chilling on top of them. It's, like, the funniest thing ever. And the gators don't care. Hello, random yellow flower.
It's about to strike.
Yeah, seriously, there's bugs, like, right on top of it. Eat the bugs. Maybe it doesn't eat bugs. Maybe it's one of them algae eaters.
Maybe.
I love that. Pollen. How appalling. We're dorks. I think I might have said that like the first time we met in middle school. That we were dorks. And I had a theme song for you too.
Oh, really?
The Rachael, Rachael.
I remember this now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was trying to remember the other day. I'm like, what class did we meet in? Was it homeroom?
We didn't meet in homeroom. I think it was, we would meet, like, you know, in the mornings.
Was it just
No,
lunch?
no, what it was in the mornings we would come in early and we would just go in the cafeteria.
I've never went in the cafeteria.
Really?
No.
Huh.
We used to ate lunch with the same people.
Maybe.
I swear though we met in a homeroom.
We might have had homeroom.
Yeah.
I can't remember. We were at Hayfield for 6 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember being in the cafeteria and singing Captain Planet with you.
Yeah. I remember we had lunch together.
Probably.
But I feel like we had like maybe
Maybe it was like,
grade.
it was probably like our group with Posey and
Yeah.
Cole.
My theory is we probably had homeroom
You know what-
in 8th grade.
Did you do home ec?
No.
Art?
Nope.
Huh. Well, maybe we did have like a science class or something together.
Do you remember Sasha Clark?
Yes?
Because I think we were in homeroom with Sasha Clark.
You know what? You're probably right.
And I think Sanjita Lisa was there too.
Ah, yes, I know. Okay, yeah. You're right.
With children, more fashionable than I'll ever be.
Styling. You know?
Hello.
Ah, hello. But the old man cooked it on one of those old Japanese stoves for me. I'm hoping he's there. Cooey cooey. Buy tickets. Please take your ticket. Yeah, last time I came, they wouldn't go out on the boats because the wind was so strong. It was dangerous, they said. Oh, and they had the koi flags out for Children's Day.
I can't believe it, you made it to my evil lair. Take a look around. You have come for it, but you won't get it. Get him!
It's the little
All my ducks in a row, you fools.
Oh look, down there. Ike.
Watch out.
And that's how I died. Strangled to death by little geese. Goslings, right? Ryan Goslings. Well, there's worse ways to go.
We need camouflage.
Curses foiled again. Why am I here? Dun 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 dun. Do you want to know why I'm a horrible person? Because I love ducks. But the reason why I love ducks so much is because when they're flying, they look like they're about to freaking fall out of the sky.
That doesn't make you a horrible person. Sounds like I'm a beast.
Face.
This is a Pokestop.
Konnichiwa. Hishikui, hishikui.
Somebody shot him.
He, me, hishikui.
Oh, look, someone shot
Hishi.
him in the chest.
Took one to the chest. Trooper.
Okay, just kidding.
Let's see if we can find some ice cream. Soft cookie. I want to go down here too, on the little boardwalk where all the ducks are. Boardwalk. Yeah, if it's super expensive. I don't share ice cream. This floor you like so much.
This one is all black around it.
No, it's not black. It has the red. Push the door. And we're crossing. Right, let's go down first and then go across.
If you want to film for James Bond movie, now's the time.
Dun, 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 dun.
The staircase.
The staircase. You will never win, Bond.
I've never even seen James Bond.
You've never seen James Bond?
No.
How do you exist?
I'm not really interested in it. Oh, a white dude has powers and
James Bond doesn't have powers. He's a spy.
powers is in strength
Oh.
and skill. And he saves the day while also learning lessons about losing people. Like every other person.
I don't think James Bond ever really learned a lesson. He was always a bit of a womanizer. Hook it to the right. To the right, to the right, my friend. To the right. Yeah. Yay! One of my favorite things to do. It's breezy. It's breezes. Okay. I'm gonna try. Yeah, so Bond would come from running up there and down the stairs, and then the containers of gas. No, he'll have his gun and then he'll shoot, And as he's running, there'll be a big explosion behind him, and then he'll jump away and be unharmed. And then somehow land on.
His shirt will somehow be ripped.
And then his shirt will be ripped, and then he'll somehow end up on top of a beautiful woman kissing her. Because that's just how James Bond operates. You know? Screen. What is it? Kodomo no Hi? Children's Day?
Yeah.
Hand sanitizer. Ew, nature, get off. This brook be babbling. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Cooey Cooey has been spotted. He's like my favorite mascot, at least for this area. Cosmo and Wanda water towers. Fairly Odd Parents. To the ocean for retribution. How dare you not let me stick my finger in you? I'm going to remedy that. But I'm sure as soon as we get out here into the sun, it'll be warmer. When we went to Ocean City last year, at my uncle's condo, the sand got so hot, my mother got second-degree burns on her feet. Yeah. Oh, there's surfing. Well, as best as you can with this little place. This beach is like deserted.
Oh, you wanna go touch it?
Yeah, we're gonna go touch it. Sea of Japan. Oh, that is cold. The finger is officially in the Sea of Japan. Is that Sado Island out there?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Sado Island. It's like 3 hours by ferry over there. Oh, that's far though. My first Japanese beach. I'm so happy. The water's cold, but not too bad. I think if I had my bathing suit on and I went out there and took the plunge, I'd probably get comfortable in about like 10 minutes. No colder than Ocean City. Yeah, you gotta jump from the ocean onto the land, apparently. I don't think that will work. But this whole area is raised up, so if the water ever came up, you just rush up here and hopefully it doesn't come all the way up here. And then you just keep going and going and going till you get up to like past those houses where it's really high up. Hi, Juice Box. All right, Anime Museum? Yep. I've never even been to a Moss Burger. I don't actively seek out burgers though, that's the thing. Especially expensive burgers.
I just want some milk with the milkshakes.
Ready? Huh? What?
Oh man.
Did I seriously just lose 100 yen because it didn't move? Or go whatever one you can get. We're not going for flavors, we're going for victories. You're too far. I think. Maybe. Yeah, just a little.
That's it.
You did what I did. Oh well. The Colonel.
I don't know how to tell you this, but that dude's probably gonna die.
I think he's gonna die.
Impaled through the chest.
Yeah. I know he's shooting a missile out of his chest.
I know he is, but from the way that they created it, it looks like he just got impaled.
Ah! I have this one. Yeah, him? I have him.
Is this the red hair guy you're telling me about?
No. Shanks is... other side. Him. That's a kid. He's one of the... basically one of the biggest bounty pirates in One Piece. Goku, Ace. And we're gonna come up here and circle around. I don't know why they have him hidden considering he's like the coolest character. Ah, Sakura! And Nappa. We got the Magna Animation Museum. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of interactive stuff in there, and then there was like a gallery, but it's kind of overpriced, so probably won't be coming back again. Yeah. Lay back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Food, music, cocktail, shame party since 2003. That's beautiful. Shame. They're closed. Pass. Why? Why? All right. Babe. Korean barbecue. I'm really happy about it. It smells.
Turn of events.
The thing with curry is it has that smell. It's so comforting.
Yeah.
That is comfort food. It's like a little nest. Let's see. Some Gatsa revolution from Niigata since 2013. 10,000 ways of how to wrap. The pig that the pig not to wrap is afraid. Okay. It's like egg in a hole. A beef curry hole. Food demolished.